What's up, guys? It's Schwai. We're here on another edition of 10 and 60 with Miss Daisy.
Hey.
Daisy or Daisy World?
You can call me Daisy.
Okay, Daisy.
That would be weird.
Question 1.
Okay.
Why don't you tell everybody where you're from?
I'm from here. I'm from Los Angeles. I've lived in this house since I was 8 years old.
Right on.
LA forever.
Hell yeah.
To live and fry in LA.
West Coast. Question 2. What was your very first memory?
Okay. Oh, God. Okay, I could tell one that's like boring or I could tell one that's crazy. I think I'll go for the crazy one.
Tell the crazy one.
Which is that, okay, so when I was in preschool, I had a little boyfriend. His name was Johnny. And I have a memory. Okay, so in the preschool, there was a bathroom for all the kids. And maybe I'm lying. Like, I don't know if I completely made this up. 3 baby toilets all next to each other with a door that had a window on it. Because I guess, like, you're a baby, so, like, the teachers need to see what's going on in the bathroom. And I remember going to the bathroom and seeing my little boyfriend pooping, and it gave me the ick. And that's, I think that is, I'm not even lying, like, that is one of my first
That's
memories.
epic.
Seeing my little boyfriend poop. So
There you
cute.
go. Shout out little Johnny, dude.
Yeah, shout out Johnny. Hope you're good.
Do you have a favorite smell?
Oh, bread.
Bread.
Yeah, easily bread.
Like out of the oven
Sourdough.
bread?
I have never smelled bread right out of the oven. I'm sure
Okay.
that would be better. I will smell any bread at any time.
Okay.
It's one of my, the other day we were at the movies and she got pretzel bites.
Okay.
And like I could have
Amazing.
lived with my face in that bag for hours,
Yeah.
forever.
I love, like, especially on goldfish, like the baked smell. I mean, you can like
So
smell the
nice.
burntness of it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Food in
So
general.
good.
I'll smell food all day, but definitely bread.
Okay. Shout out bread, dude. Let's see. What's your biggest pet peeve?
I would say my biggest pet peeve is probably when, just like, this is gonna sound really cheesy, but like when people are really like unthoughtful and unkind to like waiters or service people in general, that shit like,
Hurts you.
it's not even like, it actually gives me rage. You know what I mean? It's even more than a pet peeve. I would say that's definitely top tier, like
There's just no need
entitlement,
for it.
obnoxious. Like, yeah, I'm just like, hello, that's a human person. Like, you should, if anything, like go out of your way to be extra kind.
Totally. Okay. Hell yeah. If you could describe yourself in one word, what would that be?
One word?
Yeah, one word.
Daisy.
Okay. How did you come up with the name? Or is that's your real name?
Daisy is my real
Okay,
name.
all right.
Daisy World kind of just came to be. It was my Depop name, and it kind of just became this like overarching name.
Sweet.
But my mom, like when I was being born, my mom didn't know if I was going to be a boy or a girl. She didn't care to know. She was just like, it's a girl and her name is Daisy and she's going to be a rock star. And so she like on purpose gave me a name that like could be an artist name because she's
Love
a
it.
psychopath, but she manifested me, so it worked.
There you go.
I'm not mad.
Let's see. What was your very first concert?
Britney Spears.
Okay.
Probably in like 2000. I think that she played at the Staples Center. I remember it was huge. I went with my best friend also from preschool, Andy Jane. My mom is a costume designer. She made us matching outfits that was like a silver halter top with a leather skirt and boots. And I just remember it being like so awesome. I was like obsessed with Britney Spears when I was a kid. Such a good first concert too.
Amazing. I think I went to Aerosmith as my first one.
That's also so good. How
My dad
old
was
were
like-
you?
I was probably 5th grade, I would say. 6th grade, maybe.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was awesome. Let's see. What is your biggest insecurity?
Oh my God, the list is so long. Okay, let me give a couple. I always worry that I'm cringe. Don't know why, I just worry that I'm cringe. I always think all my friends hate me. I have really hairy legs, and I used to have like dreams about like forgetting to shave my legs and like going to school. Like my hairiness used to torture me. I got over it.
There's nothing wrong with hair, though.
I know, but I think when you're young and you're like the only hairy person that you know, you're kind of like, and I was made fun of for it. I was bullied for
Okay.
it by like a middle school student when I was a kid. So it always just really stuck in the brain. I would say like those are 3 good ones. Yeah, my friends hating me. I think I'm cringe, and I'm really hairy.
The middle school bullying's like a real thing.
I was
Like,
I was only bullied by, to me they looked like adults, but I was only ever bullied by people insanely older than me.
that's horrible.
I know, isn't that weird?
So I used to have like huge gap in between my teeth.
That's cool.
And like people would just shit on me and call me like a jackrabbit, and like I was like tortured in school. And I also had like really sensitive eyes for some reason. So like I would get these like crazy migraines. Yeah. So the doctor, and I don't know what the, idea behind this was. He's like, why don't you try wearing sunglasses inside sometimes? So I like the first day I wore sunglasses and I literally got torn a new one.
Wait, but how did you got braces or something?
I got braces.
Are you sad that you did that? Do you wish
honestly,
it still existed?
like I feel like it was the right move because like a big gap in my teeth. I don't know
how
that
big, like a centimeter?
It was like you could stick a finger in there, honestly.
Oh, okay, so it was crazy. Okay.
No, it was wild.
I respect your choices.
Yeah, you know what? You gotta do what you gotta do. All right, let's see. I have so many questions here.
I want all of them.
All right. What?
Give me the nasty ones. I already talked about a child pooping. Like, we can't really go that much crazier.
What is the weirdest fact that you know?
Oh, I'm so bad at facts. I would say,
or just thing in general.
I know that I don't even know if this is true. I might fuck it up. A fact that I know is that a mule is sterile. Like a mule can't breed, right? Is that true? Someone
really?
Google this. Yeah, mules cannot breed other mules because a mule is a mixture between a horse and a donkey, I think.
Okay.
And like they're just like not meant to be. They're not of this earth, and so they are born sterile. So
how do they come to be?
A horse and a donkey, but mules can't
they're just
can't
like
fornicate
out there.
with other mules.
Okay.
I got the fact checker in the background. I'm true. so true.
That's amazing. I never knew that, but incredible.
I thought that was like common knowledge. Turns out
it's not.
It's not.
Do you have a favorite song lyric?
Oh God. There's like 30 different things going through my head right now. I'm like, should I choose my own song lyric? No. Okay, so there's a Sam Cooke song where he says, "You are cake and ice cream." And I've always like loved that lyric so much. I want to get it. You love it too? I just think it's like the most like sweet, romantic, wholesome ass thing ever. I always want to get a tattoo of it with like a little piece of cake.
Unreal.
So I'll say that one.
Love it. Do you have a favorite
emoji? Sorry, he doesn't say you are cake and ice cream. He says your cake and ice cream. But I wanted to specify that it's you are, the meaning behind it.
Of course. Do you have a favorite emotion?
Mania. Easily.
Mania.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love being manic.
Love it.
Best feeling in the world.
Love it. And what would you say your best trait is?
Best trait?
Yeah.
I guess I believe that I care a lot about people, and I think that that's something that I love to do and I love about myself. And like I really love to know how people are doing and be connected to them and make them feel good and give advice and yeah. And
so you're just an overall good person.
Yeah, I'm actually just incredible is probably my best trait.
That's what you're trying
no,
to
but
say.
I just like maybe it's actually like a little bit more selfish. Like I really love to help. You know what I mean?
Totally.
I love to like I'm like lean on my
we need more of those people in the world.
Shoulders. You know.
Everybody needs a good friend in their life.
Yeah, and I want to be everybody's friend.
Love
every single person. I'm serious. Like sometimes like I'll have fans reach out to me and they'll be like,
you want to know about their life.
100%. And they're like, I have a crush on this girl at school and da-da-da. And I'm like sending fucking paragraphs back being like, these are all my feelings about this. And this is something that I went through that's similar. And like, this is something that can help you. Like, I'm about that.
Amazing. Do you find inspiration like with writing music from that, would you say?
I would say that they go hand in hand in a way because I feel like I'm so in tune with my own emotions and that's what I write songs about. And that is almost because I'm so aware of what's happening in me, I can be more aware of what's happening in other people, if that makes sense.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I love that. And I guess a little bit of a segue, but what makes you feel at peace?
I feel at peace if I'm laying on the ground, like on the pavement in the sun.
Really?
That's what me and my therapist discussed. Like that's my grounding technique.
Dope.
And I think that it's like I just love to be in the sun. Period.
Sun just feels good.
Yeah, and
I was outside today. I was like, yo, I haven't felt that in New York in a minute. I'm just like, this feels so good. I could like
you
feel
just soak
the
it
vitamins
up.
coming.
Yeah, you
into
need to
my body.
soak up the sun.
Yeah.
But I'm an Aries, so I'm a fire sign. And I sometimes like wonder if fire signs like feel most at peace in heat and like water signs feel more at peace in water. Because I know a Pisces who's just like could be in the pool for 10 hours, you know?
Yeah.
Pisces is a water sign, yeah.
I know, I could live on the beach. I used to live at the beach.
I love the beach as well. But I love the beach for the sun, you know?
If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Like I get to choose one, or it's like something that I feel would be innate in my body?
Anything in your imagination.
Oh God, I want them. Like sometimes I really want to be able to teleport. I don't want to read minds because I would do it all the time and it would be very detrimental. I would just be like, it would drive me insane. Not that. Flying sounds really cool. I feel like I might get old. You know what I mean?
Teleporting anywhere in the world. Boom,
teleporting feels good because like, you know when you're just like, you're at your friend's house and you're so tired and you just like want to be in your bed. Maybe I'll choose that.
Okay, love it. Adding on to your like reading minds, total like tangent, but I always love thinking about like what dogs are thinking about.
I don't think dogs are thinking.
No, they're thinking.
I don't think they are.
If you look at them from a distance and you like see them interacting, like some shit's going on.
I think that they have, but I don't know if they're like, hello, sir. Like, what are you feeling about today?
Though.
I feel like they think hungry, excited, smelling, you know, horny, whatever dogs feel, you know?
All right, I feel you.
I would love to, actually, hold on. I had a really cool dog moment today that I like almost burst into tears. I was driving and a dog was walking with its owner. It wasn't just hanging out. And I'm looking at the dog and it's yawning. It's walking and it's yawning and it looks at me and it looks away and then it does a double take and just, I swear to God, grinned at me. And I
sense your energy.
It did a double take. The dog was a human. The dog did a double take at me and did a grin.
Feel shit.
Okay, sometimes you see a dog and you say there's a human in there. That's different. They are having whole stuff going on. But this dog experience I had today really
solidified it.
Yeah, it was really cool. I had to send a voice note immediately because I was screaming.
I love it. Do you believe in aliens?
100%. I believe I am an alien.
I mean, my dad people actually that don't think there's aliens, dude, you gotta have a little.
Well, I feel like now it's confirmed. Yeah. But when I was a child, this actually was a traumatic thing for me as a kid. My dad told me that he was an alien and he was gonna eventually return to his planet. And I, to this day, don't know why he would tell me this or if he was serious or what it was. But my whole childhood, I was like, one day my dad is gonna disappear. So I guess I have abandonment issues. I spoke about it in therapy already, don't worry.
All right.
But I do think I am an alien. Sometimes I'm like, why aren't I the person that's being abducted? This feels really unfair. I'm so ripe for the picking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But all I can do to make myself feel better about that is tell myself that they're not abducting me because I am an alien. And they're like, we already, we don't need to deal with you. We already did it, you know?
Yeah, you're here.
But yeah, 100% aliens. We saw aliens one time.
Where?
We saw UFOs in the sky in Woodland Hills. And it was all these little lights moving in different formations. Okay. And Willa was that's Willa. She was not she was a skeptic, if you will. And she immediately burst into tears and called her dad, so.
They're out there. They are fucking
They're 100% out there.
And secrets are being
or they're right here.
Or they're in this room. Who knows? And last question. If there was one thing that you learned, whether it was about yourself, whether it was about people around you, the world, whatever it may be, during the whole pandemic, and you've now kind of taken that into this next chapter in your life, what would that be?
I think that something that I learned, and I think that maybe everybody learned, is that spending time alone is kind of important. I feel a lot of people felt so uncomfortable. I mean, for so many different reasons during the pandemic. But I think that at least I experienced this, and I feel a lot of the people around me experienced this thing of being I'm alone. I have to be alone. I'm literally locked away in my house. There's no distractions happening. And therefore, I'm being forced to get to know myself in such an intense way and really think about what I want for my future, what I'm thinking about my past. And so I feel everybody was forced to just really get into themselves.
Totally.
And I think that people, at least I noticed that I think that that's gonna that's just an important part of my life, at least, is really sometimes not distracting myself and just really being like, what's going on in my alien body, you know?
No, I love that. I think it's so super important. Like I find so much like clarity when I can like just be by myself and like recharge my batteries. And,
completely.
Like,
and it's not about what other people are saying and what their opinions are on what you're going through. It's just kind of like
totally
me with me.
Yeah, like I just sometimes my friends, they just know they're like, we're not gonna talk to you because we know you're like in one of those moods and like you just need to be alone.
Yeah.
And it's so important. So yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
There you have it, folks. 10 and 60, Daisy. Yahoo!
Incredible interview. Great questions.